what's your read of this top lane? Why do you feel like Natsumi is blocking the Radiance creeps himself?
Maybe wanting to have the lane further out, prevent any forward action for, say, DJ to look for some plays. Of course, this does drag him closer to maybe a toss angle out from DJ, which can be a bit threatening. You don't have a good follow-through from jabs just yet. That'll take the Malefice to be up, but they're already just tossing around, being annoying. DJ just looking to make that lane a bit slower. This is probably the slowest lane in the game. Jabs is just going to farm. Natsumi more than likely is just going to farm. You can get aggressive with Xavius and DJ, but likelihood is as long as both sides are farming, the supports are also satisfied here.
A wyvern's breath.
Yeah, it's a lane where quite often the way to deal with the Nature's Prophet and the Enigma is just having AoE clear. I mean, the Eidolons have magic resistance, the Treants have no armor, so a lot of the time it's going to be physical damage, and well, DJ and Xavius don't have that capability. So the cores are going to get a lot of farm. I think eventually it'll be easier for Natsumi to make rotations with being able to join other lanes and TP back top if he feels required to defend. So top's a farm fest, mid's a farm fest, like Sheep said. These two are just going to get whatever farm they would ever hope, and I think it's really any action we're going to see out of Lelouch and Armel is going to come off the back of the power runes.
Yeah, and the supports rotating in perhaps, so that means bot lane's our most exciting lane. You've got Johnxfire on Winter Wyvern, Raven on the Bristle, pretty good combination with a Winter Wyvern down the line with a Cold Embrace, gonna feel good. Of course, they are up against Jing on his Rubik and Nevermind on his Pangolier. So some key heroes, some comfort picks for Polaris at least on the off lane and also on the other lanes as well. But this still feels like a pretty Raven-favored lane. You play with the Arctic Burn slow, you start to play with that Goo and the Quill Sprays, and there's not much Jing can really do to stop it. He's got the lift back, and that's still a Bristle. No points in the Bristleback yet, so he's still a little bit softer to poke on, but Raven still has a lot of output in these prolonged fights, and Polaris, for the most part, are forced to eat into region. They only have the one salve left on Jing. They did ferry out another set of tangos on Nevermind, but you don't really mind that too much. They at least both have their magic wands up, so getting lots of value from that here at least.
What's your opinion overall about this Bristleback hero? I think the really starting to see teams put a lot more emphasis on Mr. BB. Do you feel like that is, you know, that people are overvaluing it or undervaluing this hero?
I don't think it's over or undervalued. Maybe slightly undervalued in C, but we do see it as a pocket pick every now and again. It's just super strong, especially when you take care of counters like a Viper that we saw banned out. Can just overtake really easily, has some nice early mid-game spikes that you can play with, and it's ultra durable. You don't have burst at all on Polaris' end, so it's just a really good Bristleback game. I don't think it's over-prioritized in C. Again, slightly under-prioritized, but it's just also very circumstantial. In some games, you might want a bigger flash farming core. You might want the core with much earlier presence compared to the Bristle, much more burst damage, which Bristle doesn't really have.
If they're able to make a lot of stacks here for the Bristleback, then it's going to be nice though. DJ on his tiny roots and Windlace already. Oh, not the Courier, missing Natsumi. Okay, I guess we'll be able to micro that away. Yeah, Bristle's a hero that does really thrive on those ancient stacks. So eyes on DJ, and well, bottom lane, we got our first blood, and it's actually using the Rolling Thunder. With the blast coming down from Lelouch, they won't require the ultimate from Nevermind, but Armel's going to look to jump in. Nevermind protected with the Ag Shard, hasn't got the roll up just yet. Kind of trying to chase down Armel inside the tree line. They stole the curse. Jing, he chucked him back into the location of the puck so they get the taunt. Nevermind to close the distance to Black. Oh, they cancel it instantly. Polaris on another level in this second game as the Lucius just running into the middle. They have to TP out into Natsumi, but they haven't dealt with the Keep of the Light. The Lucius damage is starting to ramp up, and so is Ravens. They wasted the BKB. They're able to get rid of the Spirit Vessel, and finally Fnatic are able to hit back as Raven shows up huge.
He's got the damage. It will build up with the Goo over time, and they've got a good angled spot in the jungle.
Why not drop the Black Hole? You can't use it in a team fight against the Rubik. So get the solo kill onto the Coddle instead. If Raven gets the kill, 492 gold.
Have vision in the area. It's a very risky time for Polaris as that secondary life on Raven's gonna feel big. Nevermind does poke his head in. Blink is gonna be up along with a roll.
Oh, dude, it's so low. Okay. Raven got the ages at least to break his out. Pops the BKB for the first time. Ching just evaporates, and Xavius, he might evaporate too as Armel soon to join. They get the core to leash, but the damage, it's not going to come through because the ages tick. They're going to lock him in a Sprout, Quelling Blade in the backpack, but it's going to take too long, but it doesn't matter because Armel, who do it by himself. Down to the south as well, the rest of Fnatic, they're looking to deal with Nevermind. Swashbuckle already been used. He can try and shield crash down to the lower ground, but the rest of the team soon to be hot in pursuit is Fnatic. They are back into this game. Leash is a new one for the Nature's Prophets toolkit. Xavius, he's gonna pop the smoke. He's got blink, but that's actually gonna be DJ that's in with the blink. So poor old Xavius only protected momentarily with the Glimmer Cape. And it's not the for another 2 minutes 30.
Big opening for Fnatic, already shoving in that bot. Still have a lot of push potential with the Enigma. Polaris though are clumped up for a fight here.
DJ's in. Get the combo onto Marcy. A lot of damage from afar. Nevermind soon to fall up as well. It should be a 1-for-1, but DJ forced to reposition. Still, Nevermind's going to slam down the kill. But, alright, what more can you get? It's up to Natsumi really just to split the map. He shoved out top, taking a tier 2 tower. It's going to cut bottom as well. Somewhat set up. Armel in a position where they can pop the smoke with the ward.
Nice.
Wants to jump in. Yeah, he's going to do... Oh, you got to get out, man. Raven's got a DD. You can't fight the Bristleback. Not with all the damage is going to be outputting, but Nevermind, he feels otherwise. He's looking to jump in, but again, the combo from Nevermind, he's stuck. What does he do?
Oh, boy.
And Raven's just going to move forward. BKB Abyssal out a couple of swings of the club. Yeah, you just see it now. Armel as well runs into Xavius. Defensive use of the telekinesis. Wasn't expecting that from Armel.
And Fnatic find themselves in a deadlock. They want to use that Aegis onto the high ground, but they can't because Lelouch just keeps blasting the waves with the Octarine up. Uptime of that is pretty ridiculous. Hello.
Curse toss onto Lelouch on the Keep of the Light. A lot of emphasis to shut him down in this team fight. The throwaway, it might be enough to keep Lelouch healthy. BKB, he's goddamn speedy. No way he makes it in the face again. Raven just with the last Quill, enough to secure the kill. He's deep inside the base, but look at Jabs moving forward, trying to find the anchor with the black hole. He's got to find it. It does get stolen though, Ching. Waiting in the wings, but he won't have any heroes to play with. No threat of the stolen black hole to jump back in.
High ground, force some buybacks out. Can't quite line up for the next Roshan. Still 3 minutes away until we see that respawn. And I want to point out, Aries, we did see Raven use her Spider Legs. Apparently you can walk over the trees, but every time you go in and out, I see the leash status go on and off. So it's a funny one.
Not gonna attempt this, are they? Jabs, he's gonna jump in, but your Black Gold's still on cooldown, my friend. So Midnight Pulse at least deterring them for the moment. He doesn't have the BKB to fight with afterwards. Nevermind, first stun into the Jake, drop it instantly. Raven looking to jump in, buying some time for Armel so he can get the abilities off afterwards. And Raven just chasing them down one by one. They can't deal with this Bristleback. He completely breaks the formation into half, and now they can turn towards an Nature's Prophet off to the side. A Black Hole onto one, goes Shabs, 4 down, a dieback onto Natsumi. He needed it, but he's like, no, I got plenty of damage. This hero with the Warpath is goddamn dumb. And Armel, he's got that leash as well, piercing BKB at the level 25, and they are purely just making space. And well, now they maybe feel like they've got some time to get the kills before this one is done and dusted. Onto the Pango behind the throne. The G's are dropped, and well, for Polaris, unfortunately, that will be all she wrote for them, and they have now unfortunately been relegated out of Division 1. It's been a tough road for Polaris.